iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá àti kéékèèké ẹ̀yin ilé ìjọsìn pátápátá ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ wá gbé wò ẹ jẹ́ wò ẹ jọ́ wò ẹ tọ́ wò jọ́ ẹ ó gbà kọ́ga ni mástà. kí lẹ tún dúró ṣe náà. ẹ má ṣe tàbí ṣùgbọ́n o. ẹ máa bọ̀ wá sílé iṣẹ́ wa. gbàǹgbà la wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì. ilé funfun pẹ̀lú àwọ̀ búlù. West Broadcasting House ní Aláàfin Avenue Olúyọ̀lé Estate Ìbàdàn Ọ̀yọ́ State Nàìjíríà. ẹ̀lú 07066165053 tàbí 08035093394 West Radio 89.3 FM ọlọ́run gbọ́ gbogbo ń tẹ́ fẹ́ ojú kan ló wà.
Oh yeah, if you like sports wella, make I reason you Sports Assembly on Top World Radio 89.3 FM. You wan hear latest gist, analysis wey get vibration.
Firmino excellent, Scott Mark everybody, Lisandro Martinez.
He don drill them for that final.
Lisandro Martinez no play like say he just dey come back.
All transfer rumours.
That one they play 2-1. Na last victory be for Xavi before he carry load comot for Barcelona.
Okay now, Monday to Friday 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. we go run una autori for sports matter, football, basketball, tennis and even our local sports. If na EPL, e dey. Italian Serie A nko, e dey. Spanish La Liga, e dey. MPFL, no dull yourself. Even predictions wey dey enter, that one sef dey. Sports Assembly on World Radio 89.3 FM. Sports lovers, no shaking. Meet Sam Adeliri, una one and only Sadeliri, and the Sports IQ on top Sports Assembly on World Radio 89.3 FM, where sports matter, they share.
Tired of listening to the same old content? Tune in to Wells Radio 89.3 FM, the only radio other radio stations listen to.
The time is 4 p.m. from Wells Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred wholesome radio.
Gẹ́gẹ́ láago mẹ́rin ìrọ̀lẹ́ lù láti ìkànnì kànga agbọ́nmágbẹ̀ 89.3 FM.
Ribi nice àti kéwàá arábà mi. You wanna live long, you wanna stay strong. You wanna live long and stay strong. Fúnni ni wọ́n sọ olóyún abẹ́rẹ́ láì ṣiṣẹ́ abẹ́ ewé ń jẹ́ ogun jẹ́ má ṣe lògùn without doctor's prescription mo tẹnu mọ́ call on doctor's attention if you need solution mo tẹnu mọ́ too much is given much is expected ìlera lọ́rọ̀ ìlera lọ́rọ̀. Sátidé aláboyún ẹ múra o túbọ̀ bó bá ṣe bí ẹni bẹ̀rẹ̀ àbíkọ́jú máa ṣú aláboyún oníbòmí náà tó lè lọ kọjá síbìtì onípele ra lọ́rọ̀ o àgbo ṣe dáadáa bá aláboyún ṣùgbọ́n ẹ má ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ìwọ sọ sílẹ̀ o ẹ ò gbọ́dọ̀ dọ́kù o láì ṣàṣẹ dọ́kù o. Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo ẹ̀fọn tó gbòòrò àgbò lọ́wọ́ àwọn tó rẹ̀rọ. Kẹ́kùn lè gbà kó sàbùn tókò. Cleanliness is essential. Immortalize your potential. Understand the times and your initial. Mọ́tótó borí àrùn mọ́lẹ̀. Àṣẹ ní ká ṣe lọ́jú. Àyíká àlàbò yìí máa ń bá. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ lábò
As we launch into the dry season, also known as Harmattan season, a lot of measures are to be put in place, which includes proper hydration that helps regulate body temperature, lubrication joints, and prevents respiratory and skin issues. Welcome to Radio Clinic on Wells Radio 89.3 FM. I believe with that prompt, you know the direction we are going to today. Yes, that's directing us to hydration. You know, either consciously or unconsciously, we are getting to the dry season now. I am Kemisola Williams. Àti wà lórí ètò ìlera lórí afẹ́fẹ́ lórí ìkànnì Wells Radio 89.3 FM tí a kalẹ̀ sí Aláàfin Avenue Estate, your preferred Awesome Radio. Ibi tí a ti máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ìlera. Mo máa bẹ̀ yín bá mi tán wà nílé, ìyá mi tẹ́ wà lọ́nà, àǹtí mi náà tẹ́ ṣì wà lọ́fíìsì, àbí àwọn tí ó jẹ́ wípé ẹ ti wà nílé, ẹ ti bẹ̀ sí ń ronú bá ṣe máa jẹ oúnjẹ alẹ́. Gbogbo wa pátápátá àti obìnrin àtọkùnrin, ẹ jẹ́ kí ká make a date, ká mọ̀ wípé ọjọ́ ìpàdé wa leléyìí every Wednesday tó bá ti lè da aago 4 bẹ́lẹ̀ yìí ká fi kalẹ̀ sí lórí Wells Radio 89.3 FM níbi tí a ti máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ìlera. Nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó tí mo máa fi ń sọ nígbà gbogbo kì í ṣe pé torí ti pé Kemisola Williams ò rọ́rọ̀ sọ o, àmọ́ mo mọ̀ wípé ẹni tó bá ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí ètò ìlera lórí afẹ́fẹ́ Radio Clinic lórí Wells Radio 89.3 FM ẹ máa rí òye kan kọ́. Mo máa ń sọ nígbà gbogbo wípé tí àìsàn àìlera àbí bóyá àwọn àrùn kan tí wọ́n bá dé, wọn ò ní sọ wípé àmì mọ̀ wípé o ò mọ̀ ni wípé tó bá ti gbé o ní ìlera pípé, àbí nǹkan tí mo mì ní wípé bóyá environment yín agbègbè wa kò wà ní ìmọ́tótó, àmọ́ àbí bóyá nǹkan tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ nípa bá ṣe ń gbégbé ayé wa. Ṣé mọ̀ pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbé ayé ẹlòmíì ló máa ń fa àwọn àìsàn àwọn àrùn kan tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n máa bá bẹ̀ sí ń fà ó yá gbé lọ sí hospital, ó yẹ fẹ́ mú, ó yá kíní kan náà fẹ́ rà sí oríṣiríṣi tó máa gba time, tá gba owó, tó máa gba a lot of opportunities. Ẹlòmíì gan ẹ̀wọ̀n pé tó bá ti tún dé kò ní í ṣèyàn nìkan, kò ń ṣẹni tó ní àìlera nìkan ló máa fara gbá. Ara ilé afaragbá, ara òde afaragbá, owó tí ẹ pé bí a fẹ́ fi sanwó ilé ẹ̀mọ́ pàtí ń lọ sí òpin ọdún sìn, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn sìn yìí owó lé ni. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ràn ẹlòmíì lọ́wọ́, òun náà ó fẹ́ kan lé ẹ̀, ó fẹ́ kó lọ lé ẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká jẹ́ kí owó tó bá wà lọ́wọ́ wa kó tí nǹkan tá a plan nípa fẹ́ fi ṣe yẹn, ẹ jẹ́ ká fi ṣe. Ó máa ń dùn yàn gbà tí ó bá jẹ́ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ àìsàn ló wá jẹ́ kí ẹlòmíì wọ́n á tún wá ná owó yẹn tán, ẹni tó rí ẹni tán tí wọ́n á ná ó tún máa wá ṣaláìsí. Ṣe rí pé ìyẹn ò dáa rárá. So ó máa bẹ́tà wípé kẹ́jẹ́ kí àjọ máa pàdé ní aago 4 once it's 4 p.m. lórí Radio Clinic ìlera lórí afẹ́fẹ́ ní ìkànnì wa ń bí Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Lónìí mo mọ̀ ní pé kẹ́jẹ́ ká mú ọ̀rọ̀ hydration pé à ń mu omi dáadáa. A ti ń wọ dry season sìn, ẹ máa bẹ̀ sí ń gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi àwọn ìpolówó kan. Ó yá ara ilé kára ẹ bẹ̀ sí máa dán, ó yá ara ilé ẹlòmíì máa wá lu ara ẹ máa wá jó, ẹ máa wá rí pink and oríṣiríṣi kọ́lọ̀ lára ẹlòmíì á lọ padà sí kí náà pé hospital ni. So kí ni nǹkan tí a need láti àwọn ìgbé ayé wo la need láti gbé ń sìn, àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ pé bóyá tẹ́lẹ̀ mú omi dáadáa tẹ́lẹ̀ ìgbà òjò ara tutù, àmọ́ ń sìn ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ mu omi tó mọ́ lóló tó jẹ́ wípé ó máa ṣara yín lórí. Àwọn nǹkan tí a máa gbé yẹ̀wò lé ní ìdí tó jẹ́ wípé a gbọ́dọ̀ mu omi dáadáa, àwọn nǹkan tó máa ṣara lórí ń bẹ. Why we have to get hydrated every time and ensure that we are able to close the door against dehydration. Everything, I'm going to discuss it with us today. We have our guest, but I don't want my guest to come today. I just have it in my heart to share this with you today on Radio Clinic. Next week, you join our guest. We discuss meningitis on the show. The last time we did that, some few months ago, we had some network issue and My guest promised to get back to us, but because of one reason or the other, we are unable to do that. That was, I think that's the August. Yes, August. So we'll do that next week. However, it's me and you today, and we are discussing protecting yourself during this Harmattan period and ensuring that you are hydrated every time. It's Radio Clinic on Wells Radio 89.3 FM. I will be right back after this short breather.
Fúnni ni wọ́n sọ, olóyún abẹ́rẹ́ láì ṣiṣẹ́ abẹ́, ewé jẹ́ oúnjẹ. Má ṣe lògùn without doctor's prescription. Mo tẹnumọ́, call on doctor's attention if you need solution. Mo tẹnumọ́, too much is given, much is expected. Ìlera lọ́rọ̀, ìlera lọ́rọ̀.
Welcome back here on to Radio Clinic on Wells Radio 89.3 FM, your preferred awesome radio. I am Kemisola Williams. Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà sí orí ètò ìlera lórí afẹ́fẹ́ láti ìkànnì Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Orúkọ tèmi ni Kemisola Williams. Kó tó di wípé a lọ sí ibi orin tí wọ́n ti sọ fún wa wípé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ live long, tẹ́ dẹ̀ fẹ́ wà ní ìlera pípé ìlera lọ́rọ̀. Kò sí báwo ni Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ pé ṣé kò sí àbùdá ní ọrùn ọ̀pẹ. Nǹkan tá a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe a gbọ́dọ̀ rí wípé ìlera pípé adẹ̀wà ní ìmọ́tótó, àjẹun dáadáa, amọ̀mí dáadáa, ìgbé ayé tó dáa. Because tẹ́ bá wò lọ síwájú wò lọ sẹ́yìn, most times nǹkan tó máa ń fà ní wípé bóyá bí a torí nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ lẹ́yìn ẹ jẹ́ kí n fi ṣe àpèjúwe. Ẹlòmíì bá tó bá ra omi ṣe pure water kan, wọ́n tún máa mú kù, wọ́n máa mú the whole day, wọ́n á fi mu sachet yẹn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n pè wọ́n ṣe pé sachet pure water kan ìyẹn èèyàn ti fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ lẹ́tà díẹ̀díẹ̀ sí àìlera. So tó bá yẹ pé nǹkan tó wà ní ìkáwọ́ wa ni, ẹ jẹ́ kí a mú ní ọ̀kúnkúndùn, ká rí wípé a lé àwọn àìsàn yẹn sẹ́yìn dáadáa, ká rí wípé àwọn ọmọ wa ń mu omi. Tọ́mọ yín bá ti gbé omi lọ, tó gbé bọ́tù lọ school pẹ̀lú omi, ẹ sọ fún pé kó mú tán gan tó bá lè mú tán. Tẹ́ bá bẹ̀ sí ṣe, ẹ má bẹ̀ sí fi interest pé omi òun náà máa bẹ̀ sí mọ ìwúlò. Tó bá béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé kí ni reason tí òun ní ìdá tí máa fi mu omi, ẹ mú fóònù tá a bá mọ gbogbo ẹ̀ sórí. Ẹ sọ ẹ̀yin náà ẹ mọ̀ smart moms now, moms are always smart. Ẹ máa mọ bí ẹ ṣe ẹ sọ fún wọn nǹkan bélébélé lè ní pé kó sáré fún yín time. Ẹ mọ̀ àgbàlagbà ẹ mọ̀ bá ṣe máa ń dùn wọn. Ẹ padà débọ̀ ẹ máa make sure pé ẹ raise topic yẹn again. Ẹ wá sọ àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ti kà, àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ àti àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ pé naturally ẹ̀yin gan fúnra yín ẹ mọ̀ wípé tí n bá mu omi dáadáa o, nǹkan tí omi máa ṣe lára mi lélẹ́yìí. Ẹ wá sọ fún. So tó bá ti wá di wípé ẹ ti wá sọ fún, ó máa mọ̀ kó ṣe pé bóyá ẹ ń fún ní punishment pé kó máa mu omi. All right, I would like to do a recap of what I've said in English or in Yoruba in English. I said it's very necessary that we take water. We must get hydrated. You know, it's very, very important. And I said that sometimes when parents gives water to children, you have the water bottle like that. Well, what people call it, please pardon me. Let me just use the common language so that you get my information easily. So you see children take the bottles, the water to school and come back with it. And you want to pass an information and educate them. And children, they will ask you, why? Why do I need to take water? And you need to tell them why they have to take sufficient water. So if you don't know, as a smart mom, thank God you have a smartphone. As a smart dad, you have a smartphone. Please just get yourself maybe little data and just do the necessary. Check why you have to be hydrated every time, or check the health benefit of water, and sit your child, educate your child. You don't need to say it in an abusive way just because he or she did not take water. No. So be friendly, pass the information, regurgitate it. Say it over and over daily, just chip it into your discussions. And this becomes part of the child. You're passing knowledge to the child. So they know that it's not because we have excess water at home, that's why you are giving them that amount of water in their bottles. So you need them to understand why they have to take water. Let me start with this point, because why I picked this topic today is because we are gradually getting to the harmattan period now. Yes. And there's this common norm, or should I say just believe, that people think that a lot of people get sick now, a lot of infections, because the atmosphere is dusty this time, getting to the dry season, harmattan. The atmosphere is dusty. The air in the atmosphere is not that clean, and unconsciously you take it in, you talk, you breathe, and when it gets into your body system, they start, find a place to just lay there. And what you should have used water to clean off, if you don't take in sufficient water, then you are left with battling with a lot of things. And don't forget, we've had a lot of experts here, on the show, tells us a lot of things. And from one health issue, it leads to another, and it leads to another. And some people lost their lives. So it will be so painful if what water can help you with, and you now lost a loved ones, or maybe you got involved in, became a victim of an ailment just because you don't want to take sufficient water. Please don't do that. That will be so painful, and it will be unjust on yourself or on your loved ones. So if you're with me today, please educate people. Before I pick the first point I want to discuss, which is it's me. Okay, the one I want to pick, I have a lot of points here, but let me pick the first one I would like to share with us is support the immune system. When you're hydrated, your immune system, they get more strength. They can face a lot of things. So before I dig into that, please let me make this announcement that I always do. That's the Caring Art segment where people join once it's 4:45 p.m. on this show. Caring Art segment is sponsored by Primate Shola Shitu from Ijebu-Igbo, Ogun State, where we give people some money. Here, per person, you win 3,000 naira. So we were able to gather some money from the photos of that segment, the Caring Out segment on Radio Clinic, and we are disposing it out again. And today I will give 6 people opportunity to win 3,000 naira each. We do 8, but we always have the voters now, and the voters, they've helped us to gather some money in, and we disburse that out. So once it's 4:45 p.m., I will call out the lines, and you call in. It's to assist people at this difficult time in the nation, and it's to help people just like light ailments or get yourself to the hospital. Peradventure, if you are a winner of primate choice, sometimes it calls and requests that we give some people some money. So it's just a little help, to be able to help, especially for people that are battling with one ailment or the other. Nǹkan tí mo sọ ní èdè òyìnbó ni wípé ní orí ètò radio clinic a ní ìpele tí ó jẹ́ wípé primate Ṣọlá Ṣìtù láti Ìjẹ̀bú-Igbó Ògùn state, bàbá wa tó yẹ pé wọ́n máa fún àwọn èèyàn ní owó 3,000 naira fún èèyàn kan. Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí èèyàn 6 la máa ṣe. Àwọn ilé tí a gádà látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn dìfọ́tà àwọn tẹ́gbẹ́ tá bá sọ pé má ṣe bélé yìí o, wọ́n tuntun ṣe. Mo ti sọ pé mi ò ní send irú owó báyẹn. Òun náà ni àpapọ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé a máa tún lò. Tí ó bá tún wá a tún máa tẹ̀síwájú náà. Ọpẹ́ pàtàkì lọ́wọ́ bàbá primate Ṣọlá Ṣìtù. Àwọn èèyàn máa ń pè o, mo dẹ̀ máa sọ fún wọn pé kán jọ kí wọ́n pè lórí show kan dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá pé kì í ṣe látọ̀dọ̀ Kemisola Williams o, ń pé láti ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá primate Ṣọlá Ṣìtù láti Ìjẹ̀bú-Igbó Ògùn state. Àwọn náà ní pé ká fún àwọn èèyàn lówó. So tó bá ti dá 4:45 p.m. ìyẹn lórí ètò lénìí, máa pe nọ́mbà tó wọnú kúlò yìí tí ẹ máa pè wọlé láti jẹ owó títí yín. Àmọ́ kí a tó lọ sí ìpele yẹn, èèyàn kan pè mí wípé àwọn lọ sí hospital, wípé owó tí a fún wọn wọ́n ti fi lọ sí hospital o, wípé àwọn nílò ìrànlọ́wọ́ láti lè fi tẹ̀síwájú nínú àìsàn tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀. So mo fi àkókò yìí mo fi bẹ̀ bàbá wa pé tí wọ́n bá lè ran ẹnìyẹn lọ́wọ́, ọ̀rọ̀ ojú ni. Mo ti jíṣẹ́ yín o, torí wọ́n pè mí ní ọ̀pọ̀ ìgbà láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ pé kí n jẹ́ kó dé etí bàbá primate Ṣọlá Ṣìtù. Mo ti jíṣẹ́ yín, a gbàdúrà pé Ọlọ́run á jẹ́ kẹ́ jẹ́ lucky winner, ẹni tí bàbá máa mú lọ́sẹ̀ yìí láti ràn lọ́wọ́ síwájú sí. All right, back to our topic today, to our discussion today. We are discussing the health benefits of water, especially at this Harmattan season. And I mentioned this, that I would like to first pick this point, that when you get hydrated, you have sufficient water in your body system. It supports the immune system. Proper fluid intakes boost your immune response, which is crucial for fending off seasonal respiratory infections. There are a lot of infections out there, and it's going to be at the high side. I'm not saying it negatively, but according to research, during Harmattan period, there is an high rate of infections, and you see a lot of people in the hospital, clinic, a lot of complaints, some people that want to treat themselves, which is not okay, that you have to get to your healthcare provider. So taking water will help you to regulate your immune system, boost it, just like the way you charge your phone. When you charge your phone and your phone is available for whatever you want to use it for, and so taking water, I think even now, I can say that water is still the cheapest thing you can have around you. Yes, if you will agree with me. So please, take in clean water, take in sufficient water. One sachet of that pure water we take is not enough for you a day. So instead of you keeping money and taking just a sachet or maybe 2 in a day, that will eventually, or should I say, that can make you end up the journey of maybe of that time in the hospital, because the infections that water could have helped you to flush out, they are there in your body system, and they've become a regular, let me say, regular customer. Pardon me, they are there. They are cohabiting. Everything they now became a host, and just because you refuse to take sufficient water, and these things can lead to a lot. So I will implore you that please take sufficient water. Take sufficient water. You have the records. You have different findings. I'm not an expert in that area, and that is why I don't want to come here to tell you, okay, you must take 2 liters of water. you must take. But I'm bringing an expert. That will be 2 weeks to this time. Yes, a nutritionist to discuss on the health benefit of water in your body system as we journey into the Harmattan season now. So as cheap as water is, some people, it can be, you still put a kind of limit, and you don't need to do that. So please, for the best thing is when your immune system is okay, it's at the right rate, it can fight, it has the strength, it keeps you healthy. And that is when you can achieve your short time goal, your long time goal, your medium time goal. Talk of whatever achievement, whatever aspiration, anything that you've set before you. So if it is taking in of water that will save you that, Wells Radio is telling you now that you should please take sufficient water, ensure it's a clean one. And if you have any issue on that, maybe question, please, let's take it by next, that's 2 weeks time, when we will bring an expert, a nutritionist, who will dive into the topic, ensure that we have enough information about intake of water, especially at this Harmattan period. Then the next one is that it moisturizes the airways. Adequate hydration helps keep the respiratory tract mucus, permits me to say that, membrane moist. These allow them to effectively trap and flush out irritants like dust, bacteria, and viruses. So when your body has enough, the amount of water you should sustain in your body system, you see that bacteria can easily pass it out. You sweat. Sweating is a normal, yes, it's healthy when it is not when it is too much, when it is abnormal. So when you partake in exercise, you trek, you do some, maybe walk that entails carrying, or maybe you trekked under the sun and you are sweating, yes, it's okay. And while you sweat, there are some irritants, things that are not necessary that comes out of your health. You see some people, they stop taking sufficient water because they don't like sweating. Please, ma, please, sir, you must sweat out some liquid that are not okay, that are not needed in your system. So please take sufficient water so that when you get engaged with activities that will make you sweat and help you, get those things out of your body system, the viruses, things like that, it will be able to move out. And you don't need to go to the hospital to pay for it. And by the time you are paying, you are not just paying, don't forget you'll be injected. I don't like injection, and you pass strip on your hand. And let me just say it the way people say it. You have to go through some pains. There are some drugs, they are so bitter. You don't want to just have them. But because you refuse to take sufficient water, you get yourself there. Again, sorry, mo ní èdè Yorùbá. Mo sọ wípé tí a bá mu omi tó number 1 immune system wa, ẹbí àwọn Yorùbá ṣe máa ń pè pé àwọn sójà tó wà ní ara tó máa ń jà ní ara pé ìkíní ti fẹ́ wọ ara mi ó máa jà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣe one example báyìí pé ẹlòmíì bá tí ẹ̀fọn ẹyọ kan báyìí pam tó bá ti lè balẹ̀ lára kẹ́ tó mọ̀ ó máa break down. Ilé ìwòsàn yá nìyẹn, kò sí nǹkan kan tán fẹ́ ṣe lé lórí torí ti pé kí n mu omi tó. Ẹ wá omi tó jẹ́ pé òun ló fẹ́ mú lè sọ pé ó cheap jù ní gbogbo nǹkan tí à ń rà àbí tí ẹ lè ní access sí. Ẹ lè gba omi gan lọ́wọ́ èèyàn pé ó yá ẹ fún mi lómi o. Àìmọ̀ omi òun ṣe nǹkan tẹ́ pé ó wá kò wọ́n tó yẹn pé èèyàn kankan ò lè fún yín. Ká tó wá sọ wípé ẹ̀yin gan tẹ́ pé a lè ní nílé wa tó máa pọ̀ jáǹtì rẹ̀. So tí a bá mu omi déédéé, tí a mu omi tó mọ́ déédéé, tó jẹ́ wípé ara wa ó wà okay, level omi tó yẹ ká ní lára òun là ń ní each time. immune system àwọn sójà yẹn wọ́n á lè jà fún kí gbogbo àwọn àìsàn wọ̀nyẹn kí wọ́n kàn bọ́ta ilé tẹ́ pé máa sweat ní ilé tẹ́ pé máa tọ̀ dànù ní oríṣiríṣi ìmí nǹkan tẹ́ pé àkàn rà náà ẹ mọ̀ ó ní bí body system ṣe máa ṣe tó yẹ pé the immune system ó máa engulf and wọ́n á pa agbára àìsàn yẹn lára so ẹ wá imagine ká má wàá mu omi kó wá di wípé ọ̀rọ̀ omi ni ó wá di wípé wá land hospital ẹ wá kó ẹbí ara sí wàhálà débi pé wọ́n á máa fún ẹnìyẹn lábẹ́rẹ́ tí mo sọ pé mi like abẹ́rẹ́ mo dẹ̀ tún wá sọ̀kan wípé ó máa ń moisturize airways ìyẹn àwọn kí náà pé ihò tó wà lára tó jẹ́ wípé atẹ́gùn máa fi fẹ́ wọlé ìyẹn lèmi fẹ́ sọ mi sọ ti technical one ti yẹn so ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn iṣẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tẹ́ pé a lè ṣe bóyá rìn and sweat àṣìṣe tó máa jẹ́ ká sweat ẹlòmíà sọ pé rárá òun ò ní momi so that stone bá tẹ̀ ṣe alágbára yẹn òun ò ní sweat àǹtí mi bọ̀dá mi para yín o ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ kí á momi sweat wọ̀nyẹn náà ó ní àwọn iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ń ṣe lára tó jẹ́ wípé tí a bá ti pé a ṣe àwọn iṣẹ́ tó yẹ kó lè jẹ́ kí a sweat báyìí tá a bá sweat àwọn viruses kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tó jẹ́ wípé ó máa jáde bacteria wà tó máa jáde tẹ́ máa sweat ẹ̀ tó bá jẹ́ wípé àti rọṣẹ àti fọṣọ wa ni ẹ má jẹ́ ká máa wò pé ọṣẹ wọ́n sìn ọṣẹ wọ́n o kò wọ́n tó kéèyàn wà ní hospital o kéèyàn lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ ká mu omi dáadáa so that àwọn nǹkan tó yẹ kí ara wa kó flush out fún ara ẹ̀ through sweat mo kàn mú yẹn as example ni ẹ jẹ́ kí ó ṣe kí yẹn kó kúrò ń bẹ̀ àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń dì síyàn lọ́fun tó yẹ pé ẹ máa ní ìdá tí ẹ mọ̀ kẹ́ tú dànù tí omi bá tó á flush wọn easily jáde kì í ṣe pé á wá dì síbì kan wọ́n máa ní ó yá try ẹ wá ṣe ó yá try ẹ wá kó jáde á wá di pé ẹ máa nílò ìrànlọ́wọ́ láti lọ sí hospital ṣé bá tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní sanwó káàdì lásán ẹ mọ̀ àmọ́ bó ṣe rí lára ìyẹn ẹjọ́ so àti ẹ̀yin àti ara lẹ́yìn àti gbogbo èèyàn loved one tí ẹ jẹ́ ká rí wípé a mú lọ́kùnkúndùn pé à ń mumi dáadáa ní especially ní dry season tí a ti ń wọnú ẹ̀ yìí ẹ torí Ọlọ́run ó tún máa ń jẹ́ kí ara wa kó wà healthy it enhances skin health. It enhances skin health. We talk about preventing dryness. When you are hydrated, you get moisturized. Drinking water helps keep the skin surface and deeper layers hydrated, improving its barrier functions against irritants. It reduces flakiness and regulates oil production. Let me pick that as well before I move to regulation of body temperature. These days now, thanks to technology, however, you need to be mindful of some things. Before we get into that, but before I dig into that enhanced skin health, we talk about prevent dryness, reduce flakiness, and that. Let's have a short musical break. And by the time I resume, we discuss that deeply.
Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ẹ̀fọn tó gbòòrò àtúnlọ́wọ́ àwọn tó rẹ̀rọ. Kẹ́kùn lè gbà kó sàfún tókò. Cleanliness is essential. Immortalize your potential. Understand of times and your initial. Ìmọ́tótó borí àrùn mọ́lẹ̀. Àṣẹ ní ká ṣe lọ́jú. Àyíká àlàbòyún. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ aláboyún ẹ̀ fọwọ́ wọ́wọ́. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣètọ́jú àyíká àlàbòyún. You wanna live long and stay strong.
Welcome back here on to Radio Clinic on Wells Radio 89.3 FM. Your preferred awesome radio, your number one family radio. I am Kemisola Williams. And today on Radio Clinic, we are discussing the health benefit of water, especially at this Harmattan period, this dry season, why you must take in water. Yes. You notice that, trying to use our general language, the way we say it, so that the thing go enter where. So, taking water, and I've been able to discuss some health benefit. Before we had the short breather, I informed you that we will discuss why you have to take water in this aspect. That's about your skin, and that taking in sufficient water helps you to retain healthy skin. And I mentioned prevents dryness, that skin dryness. It reduces flakiness and regulates oil production. When you don't have sufficient water, then that is when your skin begins to gather oil, when it's not well moisturized. According to World Health Organization, let me just bring it for you. I'm not digging too much, but these are the common things that we can take care of by ourselves. Yes. So that's why we have to do that and ensure that we save you from ending up, being a victim of one ailment or the other, just because you don't know the health benefits of intake of sufficient water. So quickly, let me pick prevent dryness. Yes, drinking water helps keep the skin surface and deeper layers hydrated, improving its barrier function against irritants. Let me take that again. Drinking water helps keep the skin surface and deeper layers hydrated, improving its barrier function against irritants. When we talk about irritants, there's a lot of things, that you can classify that to be depends on your health, and that is why I don't want to mention one. Depends on a body system, and don't forget that body systems are quite different from each other. Even twins don't have the same. Yes, you see siblings with different different skin color, different skin care. Even talk about other aspects of the health. Is it the blood group, blood genotype? A lot. So here we want to inform you. Today is that you take in water so that you will be able to prevent dryness. This is Harmattan season now. Gradually we are there, and you see some skins. It begins to bake. You see it bakes. You see some cracks. You see some people, most especially I think on the leg, as where you see it. It will just be so. It will have a kind of glowing, like there's a glass on the skin, not the natural one, not the one you appreciate. Normally your skin should be moisturized, very soft, not dry, just the acceptable texture of the skin. But some so dry, you can even look at yourself. Pardon me. So that's not okay. Even some legs, at the back of the legs of some people, you see like a tribal mark. There's a cut at the back. It's too dry. And you employ such person to take in water, and the person wants to give you 101 reasons why you shouldn't take water. What? That will not work. No, you are not helping your skin. So please, for you to be able to reduce dryness, all these intake of, or maybe rubbing on the skin, a lot of things, chemicals, we apply it. You buy this skin care, it's good, but please, don't forget that I used to say this, and I'll still say it today, that you've heard it from our experts often and often on Radio Clinic. They informed us that drugs, all these creams, things, chemical like that, that there's a little portion of poison in all these things. So when you come across these things and people sell it to us, yes, it might be good. But if you can obtain what you want to use chemical for through the natural intake of water, which one would you prefer? I will advise you, I will urge you, I will employ you. Let me just use all the words that I know how to plead with you with, that you should please choose water. Yes, choose water. Taking the appropriate, depends on the capacity and your body system. Stay hydrated, have sufficient water in your body system. And you don't need to buy. Ladies, when you see our, it's a school fees of some people. It's good to look good. It's good to take care of your body system. Yes, very good. You can't just do away with that. However, there are some common treatments you can give to yourself that will help your body system, like taking in sufficient water. Just water. Take it in. If you if you don't really like the normal taste of water, taking cucumber, watermelon, the natural sources of getting water, get involved with it and take it in. This will really help you. And the flakiness, I've explained it earlier with it. When the body bakes and you see some cuts, then your mood block lára. So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa mú mi dáadáa. Àwọn nǹkan tí a máa lọ ra oògùn, tá máa ra oògùn, ẹ máa lò sínú àbí chemical, ẹ máa para, ẹ mọ̀ lo ilé, fi ilé pa ojú, fi ilé pa ẹsẹ̀, fi ilé pa kinní kan tó jẹ́ wípé tẹ́ bá mú mi dáadáa, ẹ ní ìdá ti ra àwọn kinní wọ̀nyẹn. So ẹ dẹ̀ má gbàgbé mo sàn kankan lóyìnbó, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré mu ní Yorùbá náà pé àwọn akọ́ṣẹ́mọṣẹ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ health ní pé ìlera ara wọ́n ti sọ mo dẹ̀ tuntun sọ lénìí ní pé wọ́n máa ń sọ wípé àwọn oògùn tá à ń lò sínú àbí kẹ́míkà kínní kan tá fi ń para gbogbo ẹ̀ káàkiri pé they have a little portion. Wọ́n ní little portion poison díẹ̀díẹ̀. Ẹ wá imagine tó yẹ pé kẹ́míkà yẹn láti wá ń lò tó yẹ ká mú mi o. Mú mi, a kàn fi gbogbo ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ pé ká máa kó kẹ́míkà ká máa fi para, ó yá kun ilé lọ́sàn-án, kun ilé lálẹ́ kínní kan. Ìgbà tí skin problem tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀, Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó jẹ́ ìpín wa. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ kí a mu omi déédéé so that tá a bá mu omi yẹn déédéé, a lè mú àwọn àìsàn wọ̀nyẹn, àwọn nǹkan tó lè fà á kó jẹ́ wípé a tún lọ máa lọ náwó àbí lọ máa ná ara, ná time ní hospital, a kúrò ń bẹ̀. Eléyìí tí mo máa tún fẹnu bà kó tó di wípé a bọ́ sí ti ìpele caring art segment láti ọwọ́ bàbá wa Primate Ṣọlá Ṣítù tí wọ́n ní pé ká fún àwọn èèyàn ní owó ní regulation of body temperature. Ó máa ń regulate bí temperature bó ṣe máa rí. Tẹ́ bá fọwọ́ kan ẹlò ara ẹlòmíì báyìí kò sí kí o, ara yẹn á kàn gbóná. Mo pé kí ló dé tára yín gbóná bí eléyìí. Mo ti sọ̀rọ̀ títí pé ká sweat, mo ti ṣàlàyé yẹn. Tá bá mu omi dáadáa, ó máa maintain blood volume wa. Wọ́n á increase ẹ̀, a máa ní large portion. Kò ṣe pé ẹlòmíì báyìí nǹkan máa gé, wọ́n á tún máa wẹ́jẹ̀ gan lára ẹ̀. Kẹ́ tó mọ̀, hospital yá ni sharp ilé ìwòsàn torí irú èèyàn báyẹn ẹ ti mọ̀ wípé life ti ń kúrò lára díẹ̀díẹ̀ nìyẹn. Then ó dẹ̀ tún máa reduce àwọn ìgbóná lára, it prevents heat illness. Irú àwọn insufficient hydration can lead to heat exhaustion and life-threatening heat stroke by impairing the body ability to regulate its temperature. Tí body ò bá ti lè regulate temperature ẹ̀, tí ọmọ kan dédé ń gbóná àbí bí àgbàlagbà gan ó dédé ń gbóná, ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí mo kà ń sìn, wọ́n ló lè cause heat stroke. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run, ẹ mọ̀ pọ̀rọ̀ stroke yìí Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó wá sọ́dọ̀ wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká ensure wípé a mu omi déédéé bó ṣe yẹ ká ṣe mu omi o. ẹ torí Ọlọ́run tí omi tó bá lè help wa láti lè wà ní ìlera pípé omi máa ní very nǹkan tó yẹ pé òun ni the cheapest ẹ lè rí àmọ́ ẹ lè lọ pọn mi gan nílé ẹlòmíì kẹ́ ẹ pọn garawa tó pọ̀ tó má yà ti pọ̀mpù ẹ̀ tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ déédéé so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí kò ní da kó wá jẹ́ wípé wọ́n wá sọ pé kéèyàn wá gbọ́mọ dé hospital àbí kéèyàn dé hospital àgbàlagbà kó wá sọ wípé omi ló fà á téèyàn fi sick ó máa dùn yàn gan o seriously ó máa dùn yàn gan now ń pé omi of all things so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ ká mu omi dáadáa ẹ jẹ́ ká mu omi dáadáa so á jẹ́ ká lè sweat jáde mo ti sọ yẹn dáadáa wọ́n tún sọ wípé ó máa maintain blood volume ẹ jẹ́ n sáré mu ní èdè òyìnbó. Water makes up a large portion of blood. Staying hydrated maintains healthy blood volume, which is essential for transporting heat to the skin surface for release. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run tí a bá wọ́n sọ wípé omi ó ní large portion gan nínú blood wa nínú ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wà lára wa tí wọ́n gbà tàbá wa mu omi báyìí tí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tó wà nù tí ò flow dáadáa tí gbogbo ẹ̀ ti wá dì yẹn tó jẹ́ blood clothing ìyẹn ò dáa ẹ torí Ọlọ́run so tẹ́ pé ọ̀rọ̀ omi yìí ni ẹ jẹ́ ká mu ní ọ̀kúnkúndùn ó ká mi lára gidi because by the time tèmi náà tí mò ń ṣiṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ tí mo wò pé omi ó lè cause irú àìsàn bílẹ̀ mi ì dárúkọ wọn mi ò dárúkọ wọn mo dẹ̀ mọ́ ká má wàá dẹ́rù bá ara wa bíbí yìí then in case the question bá wà ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sọ́dọ̀ healthcare provider wa mo sọ wípé ní ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì síbí a máa gbé nutritionist wa tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ omi yìí torí a ti fẹ́ wá máa tán àti wọ́ gan báyìí ojú ọ̀rọ̀ déédéé mọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti rí pé dust náà ti ń wà ilẹ̀ ti ń gbẹ so kò sí ni a ti ń pàdé àjọ ń kíra wa kú lékàbọ̀ ni anybody ò lè sá kúrò gbogbo ayé ló máa experience ẹ̀ so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹ jẹ́ ká mú ọ̀rọ̀ omi yìí ká mú ní ọ̀kúnkúndùn ẹ jẹ́ ká mú omi dáadáa ẹ mú omi ẹ má ṣọ́wó náà fi ra omi tẹ́ ẹ bá lè ra omi ẹ rọ omi sínú bọ́tù kì í ṣe dandan kó jẹ́ fancy bọ́tù ẹ ra ní bọ́tù tó mọ́ kẹ́ ẹ rọ omi sí kẹ́ ẹ mú ẹni tó bá láìkì bọ́tù yín ẹ sọ ẹbẹ̀ kó rà fún yín I'm just joking mo kàn ṣeré ni so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run that's very very necessary you just have to ensure that you stay hydrated and you have a good system. If I'm taking water, sufficient water is all you need. If I am you, I will take it with all seriousness. I will be zealous about it, and I will ensure that I have sufficient water in my body system. All right, that's where we draw the curtain for today on Radio Clinic. We are still on Radio Clinic, though. We move to the Caring Arts segment, sponsored by Primate Shola Shitu from Ijebu-Igbo, Ogun State.
Wholesome radio.
We do this cause we care. We care for the people. We care for the environment. And we care for the world. Nani, nani, nani. Oh, Manila, nani. Spread love to your friends and family. Sterling environment to make over. All over the world. Be a great example. Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Ìmọ́tótó ilé, ìmọ́tótó ara. Ìmọ́tótó ló lè ṣẹ́gun àrùn gbogbo. Wọ́n ní kó gbálẹ̀, gbálẹ̀, túlẹ̀, túlẹ̀, fọ́lẹ̀, fọ́lẹ̀. Répété, répété, balẹ̀, balẹ̀, núlẹ̀, núlẹ̀, fọlẹ̀, fọlẹ̀, tú répété, balẹ̀, balẹ̀, núlẹ̀, núlẹ̀, fọlẹ̀, àníkó répété, balẹ̀, balẹ̀, núlẹ̀, núlẹ̀, fọlẹ̀, fọlẹ̀, stop ṣeré.
Welcome back. You're on to Caring Arts segment on Radio Clinic on Wells Radio 89.3 FM. I am Kemisola Williams. Don't forget that the Caring Arts segment is sponsored by Primate Sholashitu. And once again, we appreciate you, Baba Primate Sholashitu. Even Wells Radio, we appreciate you as well. And the management sends their greetings. And we appreciate you for choosing Wells Radio as your means of reaching out to people. People called to appreciate you, and they send a lot of prayers, and I say amen to it on your behalf, sir. Now, I will open the line. Àti wà ní ìpele Caring Arts segment láti ọ̀dọ̀ Baba Primate Sholashitu láti Ìjẹ̀bú-Igbó, Ogun State. Àwọn èèyàn fi àdúrà ránṣẹ́ bàbá múlẹ̀ tí bá yín ṣe àmì sí pẹ̀lú ọ̀run àtúbúdọ̀ máa gbé ọwọ́ yín sókè sí i. Mo máa ṣí láyẹn sílẹ̀ ńsìn fún àwọn 6 péré ni mo fẹ́ mú lónìí. Láàfin rẹ̀ mo ti sọ pé àwọn tí ẹ pé a ti máa fi òfin sílẹ̀. Mo sọ wípé tẹ bá ti pè tí o bá ti pè oṣù kan sígbà tí ẹ pè láti pé àárín oṣù kan ẹ má pè wọlé. Tẹ bá pè mo lè má mọ nọ́mbà, mo lè má mọ yín, but bí ẹ lo nọ́mbà yín gan a mọ̀ bá ṣe máa mú yín. So ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹlòmíì náà kán tún jẹ àǹfààní 3,000 naira per person láti ọ̀dọ̀ Primate Sholashitu ní ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀. Ẹlòmíì náà wọ́n dẹ̀ tún máa fi nọ́mbà míì, wọ́n á fi send account number nígbà tá a bá ti pè wọ́n pé kán send account. Mo ti sọ pé tẹ bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ kò lè work, mi ní send ẹ̀. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ kí ẹ jẹ́ pé nọ́mbà tẹ fi pè wọlé lẹ́yìn tẹ bá ṣe ń pè wọlé sórí ètò tèmi náà fi pè yín padà lẹ́yìn ètò òun ni kẹ́ fi send account. Èèyàn kan wá ṣe wọ́n fẹ́ smart lójú ara wọn àti account àti gbogbo ẹ̀gàn. Mo dẹ̀ pé ẹni náà mo dẹ̀ sọ fún pé mi ò ní send ẹ̀ torí mo sọ lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nọ́mbà yẹn náà ni kẹ́ jẹ́ ká máa lò. Nọ́mbà tí ẹ máa fi pè wọlé láti lè fi jẹ owó láti ọ̀dọ̀ Baba Primate Sholashitu ní 0916-893-1000. Màá tún mú lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 0916-893-1000. Ẹ tún lè pè lórí 0915-3334-893. 0915-3334-893. You can also call on 0911-3333-893. 0911-3333-893. Hello. Hello. I'm unable to hear you. Hello.
Hello.
All right. Good evening.
Yeah. Good evening. How are you, ma?
I'm good. May I know your name and where are you calling from?
Oyewole Akanbi, calling from Orita Challenge.
Okay, Mr. Oyewole Akanbi. All right. So Orita Challenge. May I know the type of ailment, the nature of the ailment?
I'm using a prescription on my heart.
Your eyes. Okay,
yes.
Please can you get to your
heart?
Your heart.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Please can you get to your healthcare provider? Can you call the last 4 digits of your phone number?
7251.
7251. All right. Thank you so much. 7251. All right. Let's pick another call. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Mo ń gbọ́ yín o. Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́.
Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ ma.
Yes ma. Orúkọ yín àti ibi tẹ́ ti ń pè.
Ọlájúsí láti Báṣọ̀run. Ẹni pé kí n pè padà ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí.
Torí nígbà tẹ́ ẹ fi pè ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá tí mi ò fún yín mo sọ pé kò tí pé oṣù kan so ó ti pé ń sìn yìí ẹ ṣe tí ẹ pè. Ìyá fi Ọlábísí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni torí mo mọ̀ pé ẹ béèrè àwọn oríṣiríṣi question fẹ́ dàbí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti fẹ́ dà nǹkan míì mo ṣe sọ wípé tó bá ti di látọ̀sẹ̀ yìí ẹ lè ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ jẹ́ ń sìn. Ṣé níbo ni ẹ ti ń pè wá?
Láti Báṣọ̀run.
Báṣọ̀run. All right. Ẹ bá mi pe nọ́mbà mẹ́rin tó parí nọ́mbà tẹ́ fi ń pè mí.
8011.
8011. All right. Ẹ ṣé. Ọlábísí. Ẹ ṣé. Hello. Ẹ bá wa kúrò mi rédíò yín o.
Ẹ ti kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀.
All right. Orúkọ yín àti ibi tẹ́ ti ń pè.
Dave ni láti Fẹ́lẹ́lẹ̀.
Okay. All right. Mo ń gbọ́ yín láti Fẹ́lẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣé mo lè mọ irú àìlera tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀
treat malaria lọ́wọ́.
All right. Ẹ bá wa pè nọ́mbà mẹ́rin tó parí nọ́mbà tẹ́ fi ń pè wá.
4893.
4893. All right. Ẹ ṣé Mr. Dave. All right, let's pick another call. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello, ma. Orúkọ yín àti ibi tẹ́ ti ń pè o.
Adéyẹmí Adéjọkẹ́ láti odò ọ̀nà.
Adéyẹmí Adéjọkẹ́. All right.
Láti odò ọ̀nà.
Odò ọ̀nà. All right. Ṣé mo lè mọ irú àìlera tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
Ẹ wò mo tẹ̀sẹ̀ ń gbọ́ látọ̀ tútù ni. Ó rẹ̀ mí gan-an. Malaria ń ṣe mí.
All right. Wọ́n ti ṣe àyẹ̀wò fún yín?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ti ṣe for malaria in fact oògùn tó ní kí ló ra gan mi tí lówó rà.
Ìpele it is well. So ẹ bá wa pè nọ́mbà mẹ́rin tí ó parí nọ́mbà tẹ́ fi ń pè mí sí. Hello.
63828779 8779.
8779. All right. Ẹ ṣé ìyá Adéyẹmí láti odò ọ̀nà. Ẹ ká tún gbé ìpè mi. Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good evening. Where are you calling from?
Yeah,
and your
good
name?
evening. I'm calling from Apata.
Apata, your name, please?
My name is Benjamin Kende.
Okay, Mr. Benjamin Kendi. May I know the nature of the ailment?
Yeah, I'm just having a serious headache, that's all.
Okay. Please kindly get to your healthcare provider. Please kindly call the last 4 digits of your contact, the one you're calling with now.
Okay, 8230.
8230. All right, thank you. For the last caller now, I'm only doing 6 this evening. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, orúkọ yín àti ibi tẹ́ ti ń pè.
Okay, this Mr. Opion Ekpeyon.
Mr. Ofion Okpe.
Yes, ma.
Ekpeyon, okay. Ofion, all right. May I know where you're calling from, please?
Okay, from Oluyole, ma.
Oluyole, all right. May I know the nature of the ailment?
Okay, malaria, serious headache and catarrh.
Please kindly get to your healthcare provider. Please call the last 4 digits of your contact.
Okay, 778 7778 778.
All right, 7778. All right,
yes.
Copy that. All right, thank you so much.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. And I have my 6 already, and we do away with that today. Next week, when we have the show, I will include the 2 that I did not have today, and I'm doing this on purpose. So I will include the 2, so we'll be doing 10 next week. All right, thank you so much. At this end, I wrap up this section of Radio Clinic, this episode of Radio Clinic. And once again, Primate Shola Shitu, Baba, we appreciate you. Thank you so much. And God bless you. More elevation. And the Lord will continue to enlarge you in all ramifications in Jesus' name. I am Kemisola Williams. Let's make it a date tomorrow on Women of Influence here on Wells Radio 89.3 FM. We have another giant, another elegant woman who has been able to achieve a lot. And, when they do that, they bring people along. They fulfill the destiny. And how do you do that? Is by impacting life, ensuring that the destinies on your shoulders are not being disappointed. Let's make it a date tomorrow on Women of Influence by 3 p.m. on this same dial. Wells Radio 89.3 FM. I am Kemisola Williams. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Bye.